Hey Flash, hey, happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to take some time this morning to just check in and also give you a couple of quotes that hopefully will inspire you as you take on today. We've had such a great response from so many of you who are taking this time at home, seriously with your basketball training. One of the things that we did not expect that is becoming such a tremendous thing that we are seeing is how engaged you guys all are in doing this, and more than just basketball. For number one, we know that if you do all the assignments that you are going to be better. But what we're super excited about is that you're building in your life some discipline and some accountability and some personal ownership, right, over your own learning. And we love that, right? Because if you can do this on your own and take it seriously, then your game's gonna be developed. Even when we go back into regular season and we're practicing, look, you can only get so much better if you're only practicing 3 hours a week with your teammates and your coaches, right? So think about how much more you can accomplish when you take kind of the habits that you're developing now and then translate that to, your basketball career, right? So we love that. Okay, so the one of the things I want to share with you today, and I'm going to try to do this as much as possible. I mean, I can't say that I'm going to do it every day, but I would like to just share with you guys a couple of quotes to kind of get your mind set in the right place every morning. One of the legendary coaches, his name is John Wooden. He won 10 national championships with UCLA. And Coach Wooden is a legendary coach, okay? And he's also known not only for being a great coach, but also for being really wise and has all these like motivational quotes. And a few years ago, my father-in-law gave me a book that was all about Coach Wooden. And I want to share a couple of quotes with you today, and maybe I'll share with you a few more later on. But today, the first quote is, make each day your masterpiece. Very simple. Make each day your masterpiece. Obviously, we've got a lot going on in the world right now, a lot of uncertainty. It just seems like everything's changing by the hour. But you have in your control today the ability to make the day how you want it, right? So that can be basketball related, or it can be totally something different. But the idea that you're going to make the most of it and you have some control, a lot of control over those things, is a great mindset to have. Okay? And I hope that by a masterpiece, it's not a self-absorbed, what can I do to make my day the best day? But you're also thinking about those around you, right? Parents are stressed out right now. There's a lot of things going on, right? So they're having you at home. They might have to worry about work. Some of them might be concerned about like what their job situation is. So your masterpiece for today, I hope, includes concern for others. Okay? It can also, in basketball wise, make the assignments that are due today your masterpiece. Do it as best as you can. Okay? The second quote is, it's what you learn after you know it. Sorry, I'll start over. It's what you learn after you know it all that matters. Okay, I'll repeat that. It's what you learn after you know it all that matters. Okay? So I'll tell you why this is relevant. Some of the drills that we're having you guys do, shooting on the line, the shooting progression, right? Is it fun? Does it seem really like basic? I'm sure you guys think that, right? Does it get boring because you already quote unquote know it? Like you've been shooting since you're 3 years old? Yeah, yeah, probably, right? But this quote reminds us that it's what you learn after you think you know it all that makes all the difference. So what that means is go and do these drills with the mindset that you don't know it all yet. You don't know how to do them perfectly, right? We are trying to get better every day, but we don't have it down perfect, right? So the first time you do the videos, we're not expecting you to be perfect, right? They're shooting the basketball and then they're shooting the basketball with perfect form, right? And so most of us are in that progression of getting to perfect form, right? So don't go through the exercise like, why are we doing this? Why is this my daily routine? I already did it yesterday. I already did it 10 times. Why am I doing this again? Remember Coach Wooden's quote, okay? It's what you learn after you, quote unquote, know it all that makes all the difference. And when you play basketball, even at a higher level, guess what? You're going to be learning even more about the game, right? The more advanced you are, the more you realize like there's so much more to learn. Okay, so that's it. We have assignments on the classroom page. There are assignments that are due today. When you're logged in, make sure you look on the left-hand side of the page because that's where it tells you what's due when. So make sure to, when you do it, submit videos and follow instructions. Make sure when you're done, go to the actual assignment and quote unquote turn it in. There's a button that says submit work or turn it in. I can't remember what it says. But let's make it happen. Okay. So make today your masterpiece and go and do the drills, do your exercise with the mindset that we are here to get better. Okay? All right, good job. We'll talk to you soon.